We have seen during Operation Sindoor that Pakistan has used military grade drones in a very large numbers. And seeing that experience, we have established this school so that we can impart training to all our officers and men on basics of drones operations and anti-drone operations also. So in this training, we will teach them how to physically fly drones, tactically handle drones in operational scenario, and also the technical details of the equipment, both drones as well as anti-drones. At the same time, we will give them insights into how drones have been used in different wars, like in Afghanistan, how the America used it, how Israel has used it, how China is using it, and how drone has developed, how Russia-Ukraine war, drones are playing a major role. All this is being taught to them as an example. So as a holistic, over 6 weeks duration, they learned how to employ this equipment.
As you told that this was set up after Operation Sindoor, then what was the outcomes of the Operation Sindoor, after which this was the need of the time to develop such kind of new warfare situation and new warfare strategies? What kind of training is being given, and is it in batches or what?
Okay, we all seeing, not only in Operation Sindoor, even in Russia-Ukraine war, we are seeing that this technology is actually changing the face of combat. This technology is giving a kind of capability in the hands of soldiers, which is a combination of Air Force, helicopters, RT, it can actually drop from top, and sniper, it is precise. So all these weapons are together in one weapon, and it can see also. It has actually changed the way fighting is happening, wars are being fought. And in Sindoor, we saw it happening to us. So obviously there is a need to adopt. And apart from the training of the equipment, we are changing our tactics also. In our all other courses like Senior Command, Junior Command and YOs and the basic courses, we are teaching the officers as to now if you are occupying defense, like I was explaining to them, earlier you would look for covering yourself from a direct firing weapon, a tank or a bullet which comes straight. But now even your trench is not a protection because the drone is over you. He can see inside. So all those changes we are adopting in our tactics.
When this school was established and how many batches has been so far just cleared from there?
The school has been established just 2 months back. It's a new beginning. And we first ran a small course of orientation course for senior officers of Commandant and 2IC rank. They were for short duration of 5 days. We had just started that time. So we are just correcting our curriculum on the way as we play along. For those officers, it was important only to give them the basics how to plan operations, drone operations. So they will not be physically flying drones. They are handling more senior appointments. After that, now this is the first batch of Jawans, SOs and NCOs. They will be the operators. These will physically handle drones and anti-drone equipment. So their training is longer. We are doing it for 6 weeks. After this, we will have an officers batch for drone warriors. They will be officers of Assistant Commandant and Deputy Commandant seniority. They are company commanders. So they also handle a mix. They will be employing drones, how to plan drone operations and how to guide the operators. So we fixed their training for 4 weeks.
How many warriors, drone warriors, is being just prepared, and what is the plan for the in terms of futuristic goals?
As I was explaining, this is a technical training. The equipment is very technical in nature, and it has limitations in terms that the flying training is very specific. It's not like any other training anybody has done. And flying requires very close guidance by the instructor. There are DGCA guidelines also that every instructor can handle only 8 students at a time. With these restricting factors and the number of drones you have, number of drones, number of instructors, that will lead to how many students you can handle at any time. So we have a figure of about 40 in one batch. As we induct more equipment and more instructors get trained, this capacity will increase.
As you told that more equipments can be just inducted. So how is there any besides just war tactics? We have any just capacity of jamming the drone attacks as well as other things, and any procurement procedures for that?
Of course, all equipment is available in the market. DRD is also developing. They all, in collaboration with different companies, all equipment has specifications, like some is for detection of radio frequency, others for jamming. Then there are radars. The market also, the civil industries, largely they have imported equipment from abroad. Some have just started manufacturing. So we're in touch with all of them. We have initiated a case for procuring equipment for the school itself, so that at least for training we have all kinds of equipment, so that they have seen everything before they go from here. That itself is about 20 crores worth. Is in the process of being approved and procured.
This drone training, which has been recently started by Border Security Force at BSF Academy, Gwalior, in which we are training all the ranks of Border Security Force, from the decision makers to the last man standing on border. We have designed courses for different ranks. In the present course, we are conducting this exercise drone Vajra today. This area we have simulated akin to Jammu and Punjab border, in which we are teaching the trainees how to establish a aerial OP through drone, be it a tether drone or a normal drone in use.
What kind of operations will be shown here through the drone?
The trainees, once they were imparted classroom training, they are brought out for this exercise to feel the ground conditions firsthand and mission their plan accordingly. What all factors affect the drone flying, how electromagnetic interference, wind condition, direction of sun, etc. affect the intelligence, surveillance and reconnaissance mission through drones. This is being taught.
BSF has been facing drone challenges for the last 4 or 5 years on the border, in the form of narcotic smuggling, in the form of weapon smuggling, and after the Operation Sindoor, we have these challenges in a different form, and we have to face these challenges. To face these challenges effectively and to train our manpower and equip our force so that they can effectively meet these challenges, we have established School of Drone Warfare last month, and we have trained one batch, and second batch of Drone Commando is undergoing on training. This school will have 3 wings. One is flying and piloting, second is tactics wing, and third is research and development wing. The main wing will be the tactic wing, which will be training our force and our officers and our soldiers in all the operation surveillance, how to have a surveillance on the border, and offensive operations and defensive operations, and have a whole idea about the train key, what is going on. We may go for even drone pilot patrolling. That is also our idea. Later on we can go for drone patrolling on the borders. So that is the main aim of the school. And these 2 courses are our main flagship courses, Drone Commando and Drone Warrior. Drone Commando is basically training our officers as well as the soldiers who will be operating the drones on the border, and they will be executing all kind of operations. They will be trained in maintenance also. They can repair the drones, they can weaponize the drone, and they can fly the drone. So all kind of, like a commando can strip and assemble a rifle within 15 seconds. So we want to train our drone commando in such a way that he can also launch an operation within 15 seconds from a drone.
That's a great thing. And the 2 points project. First of all, we were just trying to analyze and collect information through the drones, as well as the recce operations, patrolling, as well as what do we say. And the second one is the defense thing. So how are we ready to defend any kind of operations that we just seen in the past clash with Pakistan? So what is the training in that direction?
See, we have analyzed all the drone incident on the border which happened in the last 5 years. And we have also the forensic report of the drones, which kind of drone are there, what kind of technology they are using, what kind of product they are using. And we have analyzed and studied, and we have designed our training courses on the basis of our experience on the border. So we have all inclusive course, which will, this drone commando is like how to defend yourself, how to prevent a drone attack, and how to attack on a rogue drone or enemy drone. This will be part of tactics. Secondly, drone technology is a evolving technology. Every 3 months there will be a new drone, there will be a new drone with a new weapon, and there will be a drone with a new kind of surveillance mechanism. So we have research and development wing here, and we have a Rustomji Institute of Technology. So in combination, in integration with the academia and our officers, we will be continuously updating our training courses so that they can meet all kind of challenges on the border.
What is the need of the hour, and how we can see the changes in the BSF after these drone warriors will be prepared to deal with any kind of situation?
See, border situation has drastically changed after the drone uses in the war. Like Ukraine and Russia war, we have seen that maximum it is technology based. So BSF is ready to adopt all kind of technology which is required to effectively guard the borders. BSF always been a technology savvy force, and now we are including all kind of technological courses in our training schedule, like cyber attacks, psycho wars, robotics, and drones. So these technology will be key part of our training courses in the coming days.
You see, the drone warfare is a new emerging, dynamics in the warfare, this thing. And you have noticed that the drones are being used very extensively in the Russian and Ukraine warfare. So after Sindoor, we had to face the similar situation. An enemy country had used the drones very extensively from the western borders. Keeping in view, we being the first line of defense, it is very imperative that we should be properly equipped and trained in the art of drone warfare, and accordingly we have started preparing, and we have opened this school of drone warfare where we can give the required skills and the strategic knowledge to our commanders and the operators, drone operators.
What kind of technology is needed to counter drone attacks in future?
You see, countering drones, we need to have counter-drone systems and anti-drone systems. These counter-drone systems is a very complex system consisting of spoofers, jammers, detectors, and having the mechanism of soft kill and hard kill, technology. So in total, the complete system is called D4, consisting of detection, spoofing, jamming, and killing. So we are trying to, put in place all those systems as per the need of the field formations, and accordingly we are training our manpower on all these technologies and the skills.
If you talk about the procurement system, do you think that it is on way, and how is the role of BSF in doing so with other departments, authorities?
Since it is a very emergent requirement and very important requirement which is need to be fulfilled on priority, so everyone in BSF, including the top commanders, are pursuing these very closely with the government, and we are trying hard to get these systems as fast as possible.
If you talk about the procurement system in all across the central armed police forces, how do you just explain that why BSF needed it so urgently and on the priority basis?
You see, after these Sindoor operations, these drones and anti-drone systems is the need of the hour, and I feel that these are to be provided to the forces on priority.
Fire complete.